Hey everyone, it's your girl Scarlett and welcome back to my writing channel, where awkward things happen on a daily basis. November 2nd and it is snowing. Don't believe me? Are you joking me? None of this was here yesterday. Literally none of this. And then there's this like unholy combination of wind and snow, so it's literally snowing sideways. My cat is stuck indoors today and she's not impressed about it. So I've mentioned a couple times on several different occasions that I first started out in writing fan fiction before I kind of got my writerly legs upon me and ventured off to do my own thing. Fanfiction for me was a safety blanket. It was my training wheels, and I really miss it some days. I miss the built-in audience that comes with the fandom. I miss the instant gratification. I miss the pre-made world and characters. I love fanfiction. I love it. It's always gonna have a very special place in my heart. I started writing fanfiction in about 2012. There were a couple times in my high school years and even my elementary school years where I did punch out a story or two, but it was very inconsistent. I didn't publish them, post them anywhere. They were just kind of for me in my journal because I had no idea what I was doing. And then like I said, in 2012, that's where I kind of really like punched a hole in the fanfiction wall and like I really tried to start making a name for myself, especially in places like DeviantArt and fanfiction.net. But as the years went on, I kind of came to the conclusion that if I ever wanted to be even remotely successful as a writer, I was gonna have to rip off my training wheels and leave the fanfiction world behind. As hard as it was to admit, in the end of it all, fanfiction was a very beautiful and happy distraction that prevented me from letting my own worlds, my own characters, my own stories shine. That's not to say I regret it. Like, heck no, I do not regret it at all. It was a large portion of my life that I still think about probably on a daily basis. And in the years that I wrote fanfiction, Legend of Zelda was my jam. I actually learned a lot. And I firmly believe that writing fanfiction in all those years really helped shape me to be the writer I am today. And in today's vlog, I'm going to be talking about the main things that helped me put all my writerly pieces into place. So without further ado, here are my top 4 reasons on how writing fanfiction helped shape me and my writer life. Number 1, it helped me realize the limitless possibilities of writing. In the fanfiction world, anything is game. There are no boundaries, no limits. It's basically anything you can imagine, you can do. If you didn't like the way a TV show or a video game or an anime or a movie, literally anything, if you did not like the way it ended, or maybe there was even like a lack of an ending because maybe the series was canceled along the way, you can write one yourself. So basically everything the directors and the screenwriters did wrong, you can fix. You can have a sexy time over and over again with your favorite characters that you ship fiercely. You can kill off the characters you hate. You can work with the characters you're given, and you can make original characters yourself if you wanted to. Anything you want to happen can happen. And this writing style, me realizing all these possibilities, helped me realize that anything is possible in my own work as well. Need I say more? I guess I have 3 more points to cover, so yes, I do need to say more. Number 2, it helped me understand the concept of setting deadlines and creating schedules for myself. If I wanted to get more followers or people to watch my stories and get excited over my work, consistency was definitely key. So it was really prudent that I posted my work on a regular basis, on a regular schedule. If it was maybe once a week, once every couple days, I was being consistent about it. So it taught me discipline to sit in front of my computer and punch out these chapters one at a time, even if I didn't want to, even if I want to do something else completely different. And I love procrastinating, so this took a lot of effort on my part. It helped me form a writing schedule in order to manage and organize my time more wisely and more efficiently. It helped me set writing goals to the point where I was exceeding my writing goals and writing more chapters so that I didn't have to panic as much when I was writing. And Honestly, just like the real writing world, it wasn't just rainbows and daisies. There were times where I did stray from my schedule and went on unintentional hiatuses, and it wasn't worth it. Let me tell you, the guilt. You learn fast. You learn fast when you realize you're letting a lot of people down. So that was kind of a hard lesson to learn every once in a while. But I learned it. Yikes. Number 3, it helped me get more comfortable with sharing my work with others. The more I dive into the writing world, the more it becomes increasingly apparent that there's this large understanding that everyone is more or less deathly afraid of sharing their work. They're worried about letting someone down, they're worried about rejection, they're worried about trolls and haters, they're worried about people not loving their work as much as they love their work. I mean, come on, it's our baby. We love it. Writing fanfiction helped me kind of sort of break out of this ridiculously awful cycle. I mean, there are still days where I do struggle with the concept of sharing my work with others, especially that I'm not writing fanfiction and I'm not getting that instant gratification. So a lot of the time I'm sitting here writing, thinking, are they gonna like it? Oh my goodness, no, this sentence is awful. No one will ever love my book. I don't even love my book. And then like 5 sentences later, I'm like repeating the cycle, and then 10 sentences, I think I'm the bomb, and yeah. With writing fan fiction and working on a writing schedule, I was more or less posting a chapter a week, sometimes 2 chapters a week. And the chapters I was posting, they were edited, but to a very minor degree. And they probably suffered a lot on the grammatical front. But people loved them, and they were so excited to hear more about my story, and they were just dying to get the next chapter. And I just think to myself, if this is how people react over my fan fiction, how I barely edited it, I don't have any fan art to give them, just what's in my imagination, how are they going to react when I give them something that I've poured years of my life into, and I've lost sleep over, and I've cried over, and I've bled over, and I've actually gotten professionally edited, and I hired someone to do cover art and character profiles? It gave me hope. It gave me hope that maybe the world isn't 100% cruel like we all sometimes think it is. Granted, like I said before, fanfiction has a built-in audience. You're already working within a realm that is well loved, but in time, maybe your world will be just as loved. It's worth thinking about. And finally, number 4, there was less pressure. You are already working within a well-established, well-loved world that is running like a well-oiled machine, and you're already working with characters that people are either already very fond of or they love to hate. A lot of the time, writing fanfiction is a very low commitment, low investment sort of deal, excluding the time that it took me like 2 years to write a 2-piece fanfiction about Legend of Zelda. Just disregard. And a lot of the time, writing fanfiction kind of gave me a mental break from struggling with my original work. It helped me build up my confidence. It helped me learn my own style and my writing voice. It helped me believe that I wasn't a complete failure, that maybe I was going to be okay in this writing world. It made it less stressful for me to sit down and write. It made it fun. And there you have it. I will never regret writing fanfiction. That is a part of my life that I value and I treasure. And I definitely recommend writing fanfiction to anybody, especially people who are new to the writing world and maybe need a bit of a confidence booster, or they need to kind of ease themselves in. I don't know if I'll ever be done like 100% with fanfiction. It's always going to be a part of me. It is always going to be the building blocks to my writing life. And to be honest, even as I work on His Blue Eyes, I still have fanfiction stories just swimming around and percolating in the back of my head. And don't get me wrong, there are definitely cons to writing fanfiction. I could probably make a video on it. Take everything in stride and enjoy it along the way, and don't lose track of the finish line and the goal. If you understand that writing fanfiction is merely the bunny hill to the Mount Everest that you're about to climb with your original work, you're okay. and just have fun and be open to the learning opportunities that come with this amazing package deal. With that said, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I post new vlogs every other Thursday. If there's something you would like me to talk about or discuss, or even if you want to drop a line and just say hi, you can message me on here or tweet me at Scarlet Stone. As always, I have my little linky-loo swimming down in the description box for you. If you want to check out my Tumblr, my Twitter, my Instagram, my website, all those fun things, you know where to find them. Until next time, happy writing. Bye!